going on? Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, January the 26th, 7 a.m. New York time. Another week in the books. And, man, what a beauty on the London scalp last night. Right here. Take the 5-minute opening and target 0.5, but you could have gotten, I mean, geez, I don't know how you want to, I don't know how you guys have been back testing this to just move your stop to break even, let it run at 1 to 2, 1 to 3. I mean, you could have gotten 1 to almost 3.5 yesterday or this morning on that, but nice little setup there. Waiting for the 10-minute New York Open scalp to form up and see what it gives us today. But good morning, Carlos Stun. Active in the chat this morning. Good to see you, Beeswax. What's going on? We'll be doing our 10K giveaway at the top of the hour for Bespoke Funding, the 10K challenge. At the top of the next hour, we will do our giveaway. So what's going on, Cisco? What's up, my friend? Sorry about the stream yesterday, guys. We've been having massive thunderstorms here in the Houston area for pretty much all week. And yesterday was one of the worst overnight, and we lost power for a little while, which is really, really strange because that very rarely ever happens unless there's like a hurricane or something here. But we lost power, and internet was out, and router was out, and all kinds of stuff. And it did come back up yesterday morning, but it was way after when the stream would have been going on. So yeah, caught the EU scalp. Good job, Cisco. I don't know why that thing works, but it does. It's just a nice little mechanical scalp, just to help add to your account building. If you do it and manage it with small amounts of risk, it could just help create little buffers for you over the long term. Of course, it's not 100% win, but it is fairly consistent. I need to go back and look at the January results and see what it would have been. I might just do that here real quick. It won't take me long on FX replay. Let's just let me just do a quick little. Let's see. We got news at 8:30 today. Probably not going to be trading much on Forex. Besides the little scalp, I'm not going to be doing much until after the news hits. Let's see. Start January. Can we start on January? Oof. Yeah, we'll start Monday. And then we'll go up through yesterday. Let's see where we're at. Let me, give me 1 second. Hold on. Cool. All right, now let's get this out of the way. Let's go to custom settings. We'll change this up to, actually, let's do, 2 a.m. is fine. And then, where's the 7? All right. Go to London, go to New York. All right. Save. We got just about 5 more minutes here. Let me, I'm just going to, real quick, we're just going to run through and see how January would have performed on FX Replay here real quick. So FX Replay is a great backtesting software. It does cost, I think it's like $25 a month or something like that. I can't remember. It's been very helpful for me. Let's just get that going. Get the buffer. Okay, now we can go. All right, so we're gonna go to. We're gonna sit on the 5-minute time frame here for the first one. We'll go to the London session. 2 a.m. is right here, and you take the first 5-minute candle, and you just a continuation play after a break at the bottom with your stop right above the top, and you're going for 0.5. And if you risk, let's just say 5% or 5%, not 5%. Don't do that. And save. And we're gonna do that is not what we want. We don't want a market order. We want to cancel that. Delete. Get rid of it. There we go. We don't want a market order. We want a stop. So this is a stop order. You're trading with momentum, with the break of candles, with price. So we're going to do a stop. There we go. 0.5%. Let's see how. Let's just do this. We'll roll through the 2 a.m. and the 7 a.m. and see how they play out. And that's a winner. Day one. Then we go to New York. This is a 10-minute candle. Wait for the 10-minute to roll. We take the break above. And we're going 1-to-1 on the New York candles. All right, place the order. This is a stop. And it looks like this may not get triggered in. I would cancel it at probably around 13. Yeah, we're not going to get that, so we'll click cancel on that. That one didn't get triggered. Go to London. Go to the 5-minute. First 5-minute candle. Half. Couple more minutes. I'm watching the time to get that in. So let's go down to the 1 minute. So it got triggered in, and boom, TP. Go to New York. Go to the 10-minute. Whoa. And 1-to-1 here. CP. Go to London. 5-minute. Close it out. Yeah, I think that's did that trigger it in? It looks like it did. Yeah, took our first loss there. Wicked it in. Broke through right there on the bottom of that. Ran back up. That was London, so we go to New York. Gosh, I don't know why I keep doing that. We do have, I need to get over there and fix that real quick. Hold on. Let me do this one real quick. TP, I think it hit, yeah, it hit the TP right there. It did hit that TP. We're up 1% still on the account right there. Let me get back over here real quick, guys. I'm going to just take this down. Get in on our first. This will actually be a stop, but we're not in this trade yet, but we would have been if I had been paying attention. But we'll just set the stop up above that. This is the 10-minute candle here. I'm not in this. Hold on. Bespoke account is at 1.5% in profit. Hold on one second. And okay. So not in this trade, but probably would have been if I had been paying attention and executed it at the top of that. I don't really like, this is one of those candles that I don't really like when I'm back testing when it closes at the top of the range, because you don't really have a whole lot of time to set up your trade. The next candle opened and opened actually above the open, and you didn't even have really any time to, like, there was no wick here for price to come back and fill in to move with momentum. And so I don't know that I would have gotten into this trade right away anyway, only because it did open above and drop back down, and I have an account to manage. So, and I'm not taking these right now on the futures account. All right, let that play out. Let me go back over here. I do buys prices never triggered me. And Cisco, if you ever find a 100% win strategy, please share it. If I find a 100% win strategy, I will sell it for $9,999. And then I will sell it to 1,000 people. And then I'll retire. What's up, Cool Flamer? Goldbone, hello. Sir Beerson. Always trying to improve. Yeah, just always trying to improve for sure. Let's see, what was that? That was the New York, so we're going to go to London. This is just a mechanical scalping system that I have found to be consistently profitable. Back tested over the course of the entire year last year would have made a crap ton of money for everyone if all they did was take these. All right, so we're going to close that candle out. We're going to the 5-minute. And we're going short. Let's see if I can get that a little bit closer. Oh, just that or that. All right, well, we're doing that. Winner, New York, 10-minute. The New York is not as successful and consistently. It doesn't produce the same win rate. It's a slightly lower win rate than the London, but when paired together, they do really well. We're up 1.7% on the account, trading 0.5% risk here. So far through January the 9th. We're on Tuesday morning, January 9th right now. Just seeing how January would, where we would be currently if we had taken every single day. In January. The London 5-minute and New York 10-minute opening scalps. 2.2. That was a loss. It triggered us in. It did count that as a loss right there. So even if it hits there, it's not a true. That's not a winner. That was a loss right there. Go to New York. Depending on how your broker, it may have not getting triggered and it may have been fine. It just depends. But we'll count it as a loss. 10-minute. Remember, on a large account, if you can make 1 to 2% a month, and you have a massive amount of capital, it's really all you need to be as a loss. That's really all you need to be. That was London, and that was New York. Go to London. Over the course of a long term, 1 to 2% a month on a massive capital account. It's plenty of money. So you just let the numbers work in your favor. Let the probabilities play out. New York, 10-minute. A little bit of a losing streak. This one, I guess it's bearish. I think I would wait to the next one. When it closes neutral on this, I wait for the next candle. And so there, that would have been exactly. So now I'll get in on the break of that candle. Stop above 0.5%. If it's neutral, I will wait for the next one. Back down to just 0.25% profit here. Let's see, what was that? That was, whoa, that should have been a 1-to-1 anyway. That was the New York. I need to go to London. Oh, I screwed up what did I do here? The 5-minute is the one I should have been using, and I screwed that up. I think. Whoops. I may have messed that one up. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We'll let it go. Sometimes you make mistakes. Thursday. This is the 7th, so I need to go to London. Still not into this trade. 5-minute. Finish it out. All right. There's the first 5-minute candle. Big bearish candle. New York 10-minute. One-to-one. London 5. This is Monday, the January 15th, so just catching up on real-time data here to see. I did make at least one mistake in there, but So it's not truly accurate, but it'll give us a good idea. $10-minute. Excuse me. Whoa. That may have been a winner on some accounts and done on others. We're taking it as a loss, but that may have been a winner on one account or another. Can you imagine if that happened live? That would have sucked. Oh, that was the 10-minute. Damn it. I did it again. It still worked. Crap. I did it again. I didn't change the time to the 5 minutes, so not a true accurate back test, but it still is a winner, so we'll take it. All right, close out the New York candle. This is Wednesday, January 17th. One to one. Let's see. Yeah, I would have been a winner. Up almost 1.8%. Still, this is just risking 0.5%. So if you're risking 1%, you can double that, obviously. So it would be over 3% there. What was that? That was New York. Go to London, 5 minute. And this is Thursday. New York, 10 minute. This one I remember, it just ran away all day. And we'll close it around 13. No trade. Go to London 5. This is this is Friday the 19th. Monday of this week. So now this is the last week of data we have so far. This is Thursday yesterday. Oh, well, I mean, that's as far as we got. So we'll go look. So that would be 1.8% profit up through London session yesterday. And then we can look on here to see what would have happened yesterday. So we can go ahead and let's bring this down. Still not in this trade. I technically probably should have been, depending on how quickly I would have executed at the top of this closed candle, but I'm not in this trade. I'd have to come back up to trigger me in, and it hasn't done that. All right, so let's see. Let's go back to yesterday, Thursday, New York, 7 a.m. It's right here, and you would have gotten in at a break here, and it looks like it probably is a loss. 1-to-1, maybe a winner right here. So let's just call that a winner. 1-to-1. So that would have been 1.8. Another $500 would have been 2.3% after yesterday's New York scalp. And then overnight we had the 2 a.m. scalp here, short off of that. So that was a winner. So that's $250. So that's 2.3. That'd be 2.5% profit. And then if you actually had taken this one at the start, it probably would, if you count this as a loser, then that would have put you at 2% profit for the month of January, only taking the London 5 a.m. and the New York 7 a.m. continuation scalp. So 2% profit for the month of January so far. You still have a few days left at next week. And this trade technically may still be a winner. I don't know. I'm going to let it play out. But yeah, that's how it works. And like I said, that's on a 0.5% risk. So if you had been risking 1% on those, you would be up double that. So it would be just around 4% profit for the month of January. And on a 100K account, that's $4,000, right? On a 400K account, that's 16 grand. So just doing nothing but taking these little continuation scalps. Now, let me go look at the data. Let's pull the data back up. Let's look at real quick. Let's just pull up the analytics here real quick. So 33 trades, 21 wins, 11 losses, 1 break-even trades, 1. I don't even remember that. P&L, but this is up through, this does not include what we don't know. So we would be at, like I said, we've been up to 2.5, and then it would have dropped back down. So you'd be right around 2%. Let's see. Average losing streak was 3 in a row. Max win streak was 4 in a row. Yeah, you can see Thursdays was the worst performing day. So maybe don't do it, and worst performing and least profitable. So maybe don't do Thursdays. That's maybe only focus on Mondays. Mondays seems to be the most profitable of that for the month of January so far. And it would have been up a little bit more than 1.79%. And we're not done with the month, so it could go higher. But it would be right around 2% in my estimation for where we're at right now. So very quickly for the month of January there, that's what it would have looked like. If all you had traded, the only thing you had traded was the 5 minute scalp. My EA run says January stats for you scalp only are 15 trades, 66.7% wins, 10 wins. Is that just the London session, or is that the London and New York? Cisco, what risk reward is aiming for? Basically break even, but with modeling only 2 pipettes spread rather than 5. That changes to 19 trades, 13 winners, up 0.5% for the month. 0.5%? I mean, you're in profit, excluding commissions. I got you. Risk rewards 0.5. So that's just London, it sounds like. Honestly, I only execute on lower time frames, aiming for high time frame levels. Any consistent strategy works. Yeah, that has nothing to do with price action. Has nothing to do with it's just literally I was looking for a quick time-based continuation mechanical scalping strategy, and those were the two that were most consistent in my data over the course of the entire year. A half R, realistically, if you have a profitable strategy, is quite good. Yeah, it's not bad. You can make money with a negative risk reward ratio if you have a a very high win rate. I'm just catching up on all the back and forth there in the chat with you guys. All right, so we got about 20 more minutes till our 10K giveaway. And yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this thing rips right through now. A little bit of a pullback here from the London run. London swept sell side liquidity and then broke through. So this is a breaker block setup here. If you get a pullback down into these levels, be a nice little buy opportunity, I think. Don't know that we'll get that deep of a pullback, but we might. I would think somewhere it's tapped into this first fair value gap. We'll see how the bullish PD arrays continue to be respected here. We're right back into a bearish order block here. Last down close candle, run buy side liquidity, displaced quickly through. This is the bearish breaker that price has tapped into right here and pulled back off of. So we'll see if that wants to violate that breaker there. We'll see. It's currently, this is the breaker that it's a very choppy price action for January for Forex, man. Forex has been, if you look at the daily candle, the daily price action, very, very choppy. One big displacement and then very, very choppy. So not the best January price action. We did get one break. That's the day we got displacement. And then ever since, it's just up and down, inside days, tap out the high, tap out the low, trading back up inside this nasty range. So I don't know, maybe February breaks us out and gets us into a more of a consistent trend. But right now, it's not the most beautiful price action in Forex. Maybe down on the lower time frames, you could find some small trends to run. But if you're working off higher time frame levels for your bias, it's just, I don't know how you trade with a bias in Forex right now. It's not been clean. Versus the indices, just buy the dips, buy the dips, buy the dips. That's all you've had to do in January, and you would be millionaires because it's just been on an incredible bull run. So there you go. It has tremendous potential. So let me show you. I'll just show you real quick what last year's. So here is the just running the 2 a.m. strategy. All right, just the 2 a.m. strategy. Come on. Dang it. Where did it go? This is just the 2 a.m. strategy. This is the entire year of 2023 right here. If all you did was take the 2 a.m. candle, 5-minute continuation, this is 2023, right? 75% win rate, 247 trades, 32% gain for the year. And that's this is a 1% risk. This is off of a 1% risk. Okay. Pretty smooth equity curve. There's obviously some dips in there. And the summer months were brutal. Summer months were basically break even. Your max win streak was 13 in a row. 13 days in a row, it worked. You had a winner for 2.5 weeks. You didn't lose a trade. Average losing streak was 2.3. The max losing streak for the year was 4 in a row. There's your yearly profits, and there's your breakdown every day, the half percent gains, and you can see that's the whole year. And then here's your month-to-month breakdown. So January 4, February 2.5, almost 5, April just over break even, still 1%. May almost 2%, and then June, July, and August. June was basically break even. July 1%, 1%, and then it picks back up. So June, July, and August are not great, and then it picks back up to September, almost 4%. October 5.5%. November almost 3%, and then December. This one didn't have the last couple of days in there. December you were down 0.5% gain in December. December was the only red month, and it was just barely red. And if you had actually done the final bit of that, I need to go back and test that through. But if you had actually done the last 3 days of December, you probably, I don't know what it would have been. It may have been worse. It may have been better. But that was the only red month, was December. So that's just the 5-minute, right? And so if we come back down here, and now if I go to the 10-minute, analytics for 2023, the New York. So that was the London, and here's the New York. 56% win rate, 238, also 32% gain. So when you combine these two, it's a massive amount of profit if by the end of the year. So this was way worse in July. July was trash. Well, really, July, August, and September were all trash. It was you couldn't catch any trends. So good all the way through like July, like from January to July, really nice. And then it's just up and down, no real gains. And then in October, November, it picks back up. So yeah, there's the stats. Monthly stats for January, 4.2, February was 5, March was 3.8, April 2, May 4.5, June 5, just over 5. Then July was trash, August was trash, September was trash, and then it picks back up. And December was again nearly break even, but over the course of the year, 32.5%. So that's the entire year. I did what I just did, and I broke them out into two separate strategies so I could see the London by itself and the New York by itself. And then I haven't done one the entire year where it's comparing the two with a 1%. But if you had risked 1% per trade all through the year. Now, is this realistic? Well, obviously some of those scalps are teeny tiny, and with commissions, it's probably not going to be this good. Let's be honest. It's not going to be that good. But it does show you that consistently it can work, and it can slowly grow your account. And if it's paired with other trading strategies that you have, and this was maybe you don't risk 1%, maybe you risk 0.5% or 1/3%, right? And you're just using it to help buffer your other, basically as like a hedge, or a small little hedge against your other trading strategies. It could help. It can help. That's all I'm saying. All right, I need to go to Twitter here, and I'm going to post a. Let me make sure Twitter Picker's working so we can do our giveaway. Because it doesn't always. It doesn't always work. I need to find a tweet. Any tweet. All right, looks like. All right, it looks like it's working. Cool. All right, let's go back to Twitter Picker. All right, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go. All right, here's the post. I'm going to put it in there. I just posted it in the. So go retweet. Go retweet. If you want to be eligible for the giveaway here at the top of the hour in about 13 minutes. 12 minutes, whatever. Retweet the post that I put up on X, Twitter, whatever you call it. And we'll do the drawing here at the top of the hour. And then we'll probably call it a day for the stream. What's up, Dean? Good morning. Sir Beerson, it's the first 5 minute candle, the first 2 a.m. This is all New York time. So every time that I'm telling you is based off of New York time. So the 2 a.m. London 5 minute candle. And that's for the London session, you're trading a momentum break of that first 5 minute candle, the direction. So if that candle is bearish, then you're waiting for a bearish break. A stop is your order. You're not a limit order, not a market order. You're using a stop order to get in, and you're going for just 0.5 risk reward ratio on the London. The 5 minute London is a 0.5 risk reward ratio. I've done all the numbers. I promise you. There are days that you could hold it, and maybe if you could backtest a strategy where maybe you go to break even at 0.5 and then hold for higher or let it like a trailing stop of some kind, you might be able to make even more. But like the one this morning, you could have, if you had held it, you could have made 1 to 3, right? But you're not consistently going to make 1 to 3. But 0.5, you're going to win almost 77% of the time. At least in 2023, that's the way it worked. I haven't done other years. So far this year, if you had risked 1%, you would be up almost 4%. If you had been risking 1%, and you had done both the London and the New York. The New York one is the 7 a.m. 10-minute candle. This is just for euro dollar. I have not tested it on any other pairs. I haven't tested it on pound. I haven't tested it on gold. I haven't tested it on indices. Okay, euro dollar. That's where the data comes from. The 2 a.m. 5-minute candle, the 7 a.m. 10-minute candle. And the 10-minute candle, you do 1 to 1. Your best profit was 1 to 1. I tried 0.5R and it works, but it's not as good as 1 to 1. You make more money at 1 to 1 than you do at 0.5 with a 10-minute New York scalp. Two a.m. New York time, 5-minute candle. 7 a.m. New York time, 10-minute candle. If you want to participate in the giveaway, you need to retweet. I just put it in the chat. You need to retweet the post there. We need to get at least 10 retweets, or Twitter Picker won't work. So there's like 17 people watching. If 10 of you go retweet that, then 10 of you are eligible, and you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a 10K giveaway because nobody's watching. %60 of the time it works all the time. That's right, Dino. That's right. All right, guys, just a little bit longer, about 8 more minutes here. 8 more minutes, and we'll get into the Miss John today. John left a message in the Discord saying his daughter is a wrestler. How cool is that? But he won't be in the stream today. Miss John, of course. I got some junk going on up in here. Allergies, I guess. I don't know. I feel fine. Just morning crud. I know. Sorry. Did forget to. I forgot I was coughing. Thank you, Cisco. Yeah, it's you're only going to get 2 trades a day. If you take the 5 a.m. London and then the 10-minute New York, you're going to get 2 trades a day. There are days, very rarely, there are days where you don't get an entry on the 10-minute. I don't know if was any on the 5-minute you missed, where the 5-minute candle was the low of the day, and it just ripped the opposite and never came back. Maybe. But it does happen on the 10-minute occasionally, where you just won't get triggered in. It just runs away from your entry all day. But you would only have two max. All right, about 4 more minutes here and we'll do our giveaway. Let me get Twitter Picker up. You have just a couple more minutes if you're just joining the stream. Great chance to win a 10K account. There's not that many people here, but you need to repost that tweet. You don't need to comment. The risk-reward ratio at London is 0.5R. And the risk-reward ratio for New York is 1-to-1. The win rate for the London session is 77%, and the win rate for the New York session is 57%. That's from 2023 stats, okay? That's the entire year of 2023. That's what those statistics are based on. Oh. All right, 3 more minutes, guys. And again, when you factor in spreads and you factor in commissions, it may not be as profitable as what the FX replay shows, because it does not factor in the commission side of things. But so far this year, in the live testing for January, it would be up. If you had risked 1% per scalp, you would be up 4%, almost 4% for the month of January. If those were the only 2 trades you took each day and you risked 1%, you would be up almost 4% in January. Only trading those scalps. No, January's been decent. I mean, if you're you can make 4% a month, hey, I made 4% this month. It's pretty good. So if you substitute New York and only trade London, is there a chance it might be more profitable? Yeah, you don't you can pick one. Just do the London, New York, the London 5 a.m. London 2 a.m. 5-minute continuation scalp. But for me, I would probably focus. If you had done both last year, that's a lot of percentage gain between the two. Oh, all right. 20 more seconds, and then we will do our Twitter Picker giveaway. Twitter Picker up. We will put in, this is your last chance to go and repost. So I'm going right now. And I'm putting it in. Here we go. There's the tweet. Get rid of this crap. All the ads. Don't need a picture. Gosh. All right, continue. We have 11 entries. You have a 1 in 11 chance of winning. Mike Leno, Barat, Bobby, Gon, Golbone, Cisco, Dunamis, Pavel, Carlos, Cool Gamer, and Omar. All right. That's it. We're going to begin the draw. Good luck to you guys. The 10K account for Bespoke Funding Challenge, Classic Challenge. You get 5% daily drawdown limit, and you get 10% static drawdown, max drawdown. 10K Classic Challenge. Good luck, guys. We did finally get someone passed and funded from our giveaway. So that's cool. Maybe you can be the second to do it. But it has taken a long time for someone to pass. But finally, the last giveaway winner we had, I think, is now funded. Maybe it was 2 ago. I can't remember. They put it in the Discord, so that's cool. Anyway, good luck, guys. Here we go. We're going to begin the draw. The winner of the 10K account is Carlos, baby. You showed up on the right day. You showed up on the right day, my friend. Showed up on the right day. Carlos, hit me up on Twitter. Send me a direct message, and I'll give you instructions on how to claim your free account, buddy. So congratulations, man. I hope you will take it seriously. I don't know what kind of trader you are. I don't know, how you trade. I don't know if you're funded. I don't know anything about you. This is the first day I've seen you show up in here, I think. But I'm glad you're here, and I thank you for being active in the chat today. And I'm glad that you won, and I hope that it is a life-changing opportunity for you. I hope that you can build something off of this that can change your future. So send me a direct message on Twitter, and we will get you all set up with Bespoke to get your account credentials and get you going on that. So good luck with that. Yeah, there are guys that have been in here every single Friday, regulars that are in here every single day, and for whatever reason, it's never a regular that wins. I don't know why. But that's probably going to be it for me today. Going to do a short stream, and then I'm going to trade off stream for my other accounts, and we'll see how that goes. But you guys have a great week. Have a great weekend. Get out, get off the charts. I hope that you can find some peace and some joy that has nothing to do with trading. If your whole life is bound up in this and in the results of this and chasing this, you're going to be very disappointed. You need to have something else in life that gives you purpose and meaning besides being a trader. Like, this is just something to do. This is not who you are. And the results that you are experiencing from it do not determine your value and worth. All right. So get out, go do something fun, get off the charts, and we will see you guys soon. All right. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Audio show.